Today, we're diving deep into something powerful, something transformative, your mindset. And what better way to do this than to draw inspiration from one of the most beloved characters in modern mythology, Spider-Man? His journey is more than just a superhero story. It's a profound lesson in overcoming adversity, finding inner strength, and realizing the potential within. You see, mindset is everything. It's the difference between standing still and moving forward, between accepting defeat and rising after every fall. Your mindset shapes your reality. It determines how you respond to setbacks, how you see challenges, and ultimately how you live your life. Let me take you back to the origins of Spider-Man, also known as Peter Parker. Peter was just a regular kid, shy, introverted, living a modest life with his Aunt May and Uncle Ben. His life wasn't extraordinary. In fact, he often felt invisible, as though the world didn't see his potential. But one day, something happened. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and his life changed forever. Now, that's the part we all remember, the bite that gave him his superpowers. But the true transformation wasn't about the powers he gained. It was about the mindset shift he experienced. Peter didn't immediately accept his new abilities. He struggled, resisted, and even tried to ignore them. Sound familiar? How many times have you ignored your own potential because you were afraid of what might happen if you actually welcomed it? At first, Peter Parker used his powers for personal gain. He saw them as a way to make life easier for himself. But then, tragedy struck. His Uncle Ben was killed, and Peter was forced to confront the hard truth that he could have prevented it. In that moment, he realized that with great power comes great responsibility. That's when everything changed for him. It wasn't the spider bite that made him Spider-Man. It was the shift in his mindset. We all have our spider bite moments in life. Those events that jolt us out of our comfort zones, that force us to see the world and ourselves differently. But what matters most is how we respond to those moments. Do we retreat or do we rise? Do we let fear hold us back or do we step into our greatness? Peter Parker's transformation into Spider-Man was a direct result of his decision to accept responsibility, to choose courage over fear, and to use his gifts for something greater than himself. He realized that his struggles, his pain, and even his mistakes were all part of his journey to becoming the hero he was meant to be. And isn't that what life is all about? We all have struggles, pain, and moments of doubt. But those moments don't define us. What defines us is how we choose to rise after we fall. Your struggles are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. Your pain is not your enemy, it's your teacher. Your mistakes don't make you a failure, they make you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Like Spider-Man, you have the power to shift your mindset and become the hero of your own story. One of the most important lessons we can learn from Spider-Man is that we don't need to be perfect to be powerful. In fact, it's our imperfections that make us relatable, that make us human. Peter Parker didn't have it all figured out. He made mistakes, he faced loss, and he battled his own inner demons. But through it all, he never gave up. He kept moving forward, kept learning, kept growing, and that's exactly what we need to do. Life is going to throw challenges your way. You will face obstacles that seem insurmountable. You will experience moments of doubt when you question whether you're good enough, smart enough, or strong enough to achieve your dreams. But let me tell you this, you are enough. You have everything you need within you right now to overcome any challenge that comes your way. The key is to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing obstacles as reasons to quit, see them as opportunities to grow. Instead of seeing failure as the end, see it as a stepping stone to success. Instead of letting fear control you, let courage lead the way. Spider-Man's story teaches us that being a hero isn't about having superpowers. It's about having the courage to do what's right, even when it's hard. It's about standing up for what you believe in, even when you're scared. It's about persevering through adversity and using your gifts to make the world a better place. Each of us has the potential to be a hero in our own lives. You don't need to be bitten by a radioactive spider to find your inner strength. You don't need superpowers to make a difference. All you need is the belief that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Take a moment and think about your own life. What is holding you back? What fears or doubts are keeping you from stepping into your full potential? Whatever they are, I challenge you today to confront them head on. Don't let fear be the thing that stops you from achieving your dreams. Don't let doubt be the reason you don't try. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to move forward despite the fear. It's about taking that first step, even when you're not sure where it will lead. It's about trusting that you have the strength, the wisdom, and the resilience to handle whatever comes your way. And here's the beautiful thing. Once you shift your mindset, once you accept the belief that you are capable of greatness, the world will open up to you in ways you never thought possible. You will start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You will begin to believe in your ability to create the life you've always dreamed of. So today, I want to challenge you to welcome your inner hero. Whether you're facing a difficult situation at work, struggling with personal relationships, or pursuing a big dream that feels out of reach, remember that you have the power to overcome. You have the power to transform your mindset, to shift your perspective, and to become the hero of your own story. Like Spider-Man, you may stumble along the way. You may face challenges that test your limits, but never forget that you have within you the strength to rise above it all. With great power comes great responsibility, and your greatest power is your mindset. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and never give up. You've got this.